All right, I guess we're live. I'm not sure how well people can hear me, but testing out this live stream setup down here in my workshop down in the basement. So, all right, cool. I'm glad you can hear me. Picture look okay. We'll be doing some live streams down here in my workshop. I'm doing good. Hey, what's going on, Wayne? Hey, what's going on, fellas? What's going on, everybody? So, I know you guys have normally seen me smoking cigars now and then on my channel. And hey, what's going on? Running low. So, but I wanted to smoke outside today, but the weather is starting to change, and I love cool weather, man. But it's about to start raining, and the wind was blowing extremely hard. So. My military back, appreciate it. Thank you, man. Hey, Cooking with James. What's up, brother? Hey, James, man, we're going to have to do a collaboration, man. We've been putting that off for several months, man. So we got to do a collab sometime soon, man. So, but I'm only live for a little bit. Just wanted to test out some of these connections. So, Tennessee in the house, man. Semper Fi. Running low. I guess you was in the Marines. I did Marine Corps time for about 3 years before I went active duty in the Air Force. So hey, thanks, Linda. Appreciate it. So Dad was in the Navy, and my stepdad was in the Army. All right, cool, outstanding. I hung out with a lot of Navy guys when I was in the Marine Reserve for the first 3 years, man. When them summers out on those boats and those ships, doing those maneuvers, man. That was really crazy. Retired Army. All right. Yeah, I know a lot of retired Army folks. When I spent 10 years in Germany, and I was part of the Masons, and man, 99% of the Masonic Lodge was Army, man. So that was pretty cool. So a turducken, I have never done a turducken or never had a turducken. I've always seen them in the stores already pre-made. I don't know. That might be a little bit of a challenge, but I might check that out. So, do I ever come down to Memphis for a barbecue? You know what? Every year, I plan to come down to Memphis in May, and every year something comes up. And then of course, hopefully they have it next year with the COVID stuff going on. So I would love to get down there. So I do go to Memphis. We used to go to Memphis quite a bit because, like I said, we're only 3-hour drive from there. So we used to go down there. I like eating down there at Gus's Chicken and a bunch of other spots down there in Memphis. So. They're running low. I had to meet you down there in Memphis somewhere, so because I'll have the wife in tow with me. So, but so Bonner, you're in Georgia, huh? And I'm originally from Louisiana, so been to Georgia a couple times. Love Atlanta. Been in Atlanta a couple times. So hopefully make a trip down there again sometime. So. Hey, James, man, hit me up, man, later on, email or messenger on Facebook, man. Let's plan our collaboration, man. So, Big E from Southern Q. I see you doing big things, Big E. I see you all over Facebook and going on, man, selling your goodies all over town, brother. I hope that COVID is not affecting your business too much, man. So, what's my favorite pellet grill? Well, I mean, I only have limited exposure to a few pellet grills. I played around with a Traeger. I played around with a Pit Boss. I still love the Rectex that I have, not just because they sponsor me, but just because Rectex is a beast of a cooker. So I've never used the Camp Chef or anything like that. So And I know a lot of people out there have Traegers. My only drawback to Traegers for me is I think the build quality can be a little bit more sturdy, but I still love my Rectex. So let's see who else we got there. Okay, the turd. Oh, let's do the turducken. Okay, I hear you, man. I hear you. I'm about to do some research on how to do that. So I bet that's quite an undertaking. So Eddie Johnson Jr. from Baton Rouge. Yo, that's my hometown, Baton Rouge, the BR, Red Stick. Man, this COVID prevented us from going home. I would have been home like 2 or 3 times this year, but wow, it sucks, man. All right, God bless me. Thank you very much. Big Worm, you made the pulled pork a few times. I'm in love with it. I'm glad it worked out. I'm glad it worked out. Say, did your older pulled pork recipe? Oh yeah, that was one of my first videos way back when, doing that pulled pork in the crock pot. That's but that seems to be a fan favorite, man. That's probably our most popular video. So Running Low said, I'm up here in Chicago with the exception of the Saints. You are oh, good, brother. Yeah, man, my Saints ain't doing too well, man, after 3 games, man. Especially that, man, last night, man, that game really pissed me off last night. They played real good last night, but I hate when they do that swapping. I love Taysom Hill, don't get me wrong, great multifaceted football player, but when you're playing in a game like that, you don't switch Taysom Hill in and take Breeze from under center at all, especially when you're going against Aaron Rodgers and them. So I was really upset, and then he fumbled that ball, so that kind of killed us last night. So, and then we didn't show up at all against the Raiders, and that one Cat Waller, that tight end from the Raiders, he ate us up all night that night. So have I smoked a whole hog before? I have not, but I've been meaning to order a hog, and I can't do a big one. The biggest thing I have is my Rectex 700, so, and I know a small pig can fit on there, so I've been meaning to do that. We was going to do it this year, my brother and I, but I want to wait till he comes down or able to come up from Baton Rouge before we do the pig. So hopefully we'll be able to do that the first part of next year if all this COVID stuff kind of dies down. So okay, I'm not sure what a Shirley Fab is. I'm assuming that's a smoker that somebody's building for you. So I'll have to check that out. So love the big Rectech. Flipping birdies, I'm back. Huh? You and your family stay safe. Keep those videos. Hey, thanks, Linda. Appreciate it. Yeah, you're right, Ronaldo. That fumble was huge. That game was going back and forth, and we had just stopped them on a 4th and 1, and then gave the ball back to our offense, and then we turned around and fumbled it. So, go figure. So, what's the biggest brisket you smoked? Hey, James, I did a brisket video with my brother. I can't remember the weight of it, but it's that brisket video where it says how to do a brisket while tipsy. Me and him was drunk when we did that video. That's the biggest brisket I believe I've done. So Atlanta Falcons, man, well, being a Saints fan, I'm not a Falcons fan at all, but they have become the team to lose big leads all the time, man. I tell you, man, I have no idea what's going on with Atlanta. They got all the talent. I just think it's coaching, man. They ever since the Super Bowl, they lost that 23-point lead. I have no idea what's going on with them. I'm sitting here talking, man. My stogie went out on me. Will, what's going on? Everything's going good. Everything's going good. So I'm just sitting down here, and I'm putting my workshop back together because I don't know if a lot of you guys know. On top of doing cooking videos, we have a side business doing embroidery, and now I bought a little laser engraver, so we're going to be back up and running, doing a lot of embroidery stuff and engraving stuff. So But so I'm down here setting up my workshop again before the winter sets in, and I'm sitting down here bored, going over this, smoking a cigar, watching some YouTube, and I figure I'd go ahead and go live and see what's going on. No, James, I haven't had any picklebacks lately, man. That was an interesting video. That was the first time I had. That's Ray Mac's favorite drink, picklebacks, though, man. So, all right, Big E, man. Thanks for stopping by, man. Yeah, man. Let me know you need some new shirts and stuff, man. Like I said, I ordered them from Print Aura, I believe, or from Printful for you. And so I'm trying to set up my new website to where all those guys out there that I made shirts for, they'll be able to order their own shirts. No profit to me, because I don't want to make money off my brothers, my fellow YouTube brothers. I just give them an avenue to order those shirts. That way they can just order them at cost for their channel. So, but well, running low, I tell you what, man, you know, I was smoking them in the main basement for a little while, and then but the smoke was still seeping upstairs. So I got this bedroom down here off the side of the basement, and right now I got a window open, and I got this Rabbit air purifier going right now. So far it seems to be keeping the smoke in here. I'm just hoping that I'll be able to smoke in here during the winter time without affecting the rest of the house. So, but yeah, she don't want no cigar smoke up in the main part of the house either. So, Vic Ruiz, going to get cold soon. What about hoodies and beanies? Yeah, we're going to be putting out hoodies and beanies also. So we got a whole list of stuff that we'll be putting out on our website as soon as I can get it up and running. They say between the videos and then teleworking from home. Now I've been teleworking from home since this whole thing started. So it's going on almost 8 months. So, so yeah, hopefully I can buy some time. Plus, we're doing some home renovations, you know, just keeping busy. So my plate is full. So, is your brother busy smoking sausages and tossing, flipping birdies? She's acting a nut again. Every time flipping birdies get on here, they make all kind of crazy comments. So, Nick Maple, Bad Beast, the coffee pork butt was bomb. Just made over the weekend. What cigar are you enjoying? Oh, well, this is one of my favorites. I like the Perdomo Champagne 10th anniversary cigar. Also like the Tabac Negra cigars and Flathead 660s by CAO. So I got about 5 or 6 top 10 or 5 or 6 top cigars that I like. But you know they say you start smoking cigars is almost expensive as doing drugs. So you say usually smoking in your garage or at the cigar shop pre-COVID. Yeah, we got a cigar bar down here in Belleville that I used to like going to, man. Had live jazz on Thursday night, man, and every time my brother came down, we would go hang out there for a few hours, man. And even when I visit my son in Austin, he used to take a couple of cigar lounges out there that was really, really nice. Like I said, I just hope this COVID stuff gets over with by the first part of next year, so we can get back to some kind of great, some kind of routine again, you know. So, but hey, thanks, BJ. Appreciate it, man. I'm gonna go live too often. I'm gonna try to do it a little bit more often, but we'll see what happens. I can grab some V profile drought excluder for the door frame to stop the smoke from spreading throughout. Massively improves the sealing on doors. All right, I'll check that out. I'm gonna check that out. So yeah, Will, I miss a good cigar lounge too. And the last one I've been to, I was home in Baton Rouge, and we were at what's the name of that place? There's 2 cigar lounges there. My son and I, we was home visiting, and we went hung out there one night. What is the name of that cigar lounge? There's two cigar lounges in Baton Rouge. I can't remember on top of my head. I can't remember, but yeah, we used to hang out there. I like to hang out there. Music is nice. Nice bar, good drinks, nice atmosphere, comfortable chairs, and a good conversation. And that's the biggest thing about cigar lounges, man. No matter what your political position is, your religious position is, no matter what you like and don't like, or what have you, sitting down at a cigar lounge and discussing just in those things, or discussing whatever, and puffing on a cigar, makes it really, really sociable. And people tend to just keep their cool and enjoy their cigars. So let's see what we got here. Randall, that's what's up, man. I'm still waiting for you to get the Man Cave channel up and going. Yeah, I can tell you, I got 1,000 irons in the fire, and unfortunately, something has to give. So I'm hoping to get that running too. BJ, I have a question. I'm the only meat eater in my house. So am I. It's just my wife and I. So am I. What kind of pit or grill do you recommend for just me, being the only one that eats meat? It depends on how convenient you want to be when it comes to cooking. You can get yourself a small pellet grill, which is set it and forget it. Or you can go old school and get yourself a Weber charcoal. But I find that I love charcoal, I love wood, but I find that the convenience of a pellet smoker really can't be beat. I'm not big on propane or gas. So if you find yourself a nice small pellet smoker, I think that'll meet your needs. But that being said, I'm the only meat eater in my house unless my son comes to visit or we have people over. My wife does not eat. She eats a lot of seafood, so I do smoke and grill a lot of seafood, fish. I did lobster this weekend. I put a video out on the surf and turf I did this weekend. We do shrimp or what have you, and vegetables. And I love smoked vegetables. A lot of people say they don't like them, but I don't know what type of pellets they're using. If you're using something strong like oak or hickory, then the vegetables are probably going to be a little bitter. But I use apple, or I use maple pellets, which is a sweeter pellet, and my smoked vegetables come out fantastic. So try that, man. So yeah, Nick, I've been smoking cigars for about 2 years now, and I'm starting to be able to pick up some of the nuances of cigars and going on. So I can taste stuff like the hay and the grass, the leather, coffee, sometimes a little sweetness here or there. One cigar I do like smoking is M by Macanudo, which is one of them is a coffee flavor and the other one is a bourbon flavor. I like both of those. So I can pick up the bourbon flavor in that one. So, but I'm still trying to perfect my palate when it comes to tasting cigars. So, yeah, James, you could buy an air fryer, man, but an air fryer don't give you that same oomph that a smoker does. So, a Weber kettle, and even if he doesn't want to buy a big Weber kettle, he can buy himself a Smoky Joe, which is a smaller version of the Weber kettle, and that's big enough for him to put any kind of steaks, chicken, or whatever on, still get that smoking and that charcoal capability without having to spend a whole lot of money. So, yeah, the small Kamados are versatile. They definitely are. So, thanks, Will, about the fish. I appreciate that. Nick, what vegetables am I smoking? I go down to the local. My cigar keep going out. Talking right in my mouth. I go down to the grocery store down the street here, and they have packaged grilled vegetables. So it's usually a bunch of onion, bell pepper, cucumber. We grill asparagus. Just a whole bunch of different vegetables. I know carrots or anything like that, but those type of things: onions, peppers, sweet peppers, asparagus, things of mushrooms. Those come out really well. So, Booger, what's going on, Booger? How you doing? Yeah, I'm testing out my connection in my new room down here. I won't say new room, but in my revamped room here. Maybe one of these days I'll give a tour of my workshop down here. But you know, it's not really barbecue related. It's just my side business. So, and I had to learn how to keep my cigar lit while I'm talking. So, a Weber Smoky Joe costs about $70 and it's 18 inches. Yeah, yep. I got mine off of Amazon, I believe, and I think I caught it on sale. So I think I caught mine for about $60. So, and I love cooking on it. And I even bought one of the miniature vortexes that you put in the middle, and then you can put my wings or my drumettes or whatever around on the edge of the grill, and that makes for a fantastic smoking. So. See, Nick says, I found a lot of similarities between Scotch tasting and cigars. That's how I fell into cigars. Now I like cigars more than Scotch. Well, you know, if you guys have seen me at all, man, you guys know that I'm a Crown Royal fanatic. But I have fallen in love with Dalmore 12. That I love that liquor. So. You have a bull propane running low? What kind of bull propane? BJ says, I thought about the old Smoky Joe, but didn't know if you could get a good cook with ribs. Oh yeah, yeah, you can get a Smoky. Well, Smoky Joe. A Smoky Joe is really small. Now, like I said, yeah, I would say get the Jumbo Joe. The Jumbo Joe is, you know, in between the Smoky Joe and the Big Weber, and that's what I meant to say, Jumbo Joe, not Smoky Joe. And that's I have. I don't have a Smoky Joe, Jumbo Joe, the Big Weber, but the Jumbo Joe is the one I bought the Vortex for. My mistake, and that cooks really, really well, man. So check out the Jumbo Joe. Propane, in my opinion, is a little different flavor. Yeah, it is, Runner. Look, it is. Yep. Dave asks, am I going to start selling my own signature rub? You know, I have about 4 rub recipes that I've been working on over the years, and I really would like to start selling my rub. I don't know how well it would sell, and then I have to go through the wickets of, you know, getting a company to mass produce it and bottle it and stuff like that. So I'm talking to a couple of guys who have their own rubs and they sell their own rubs. So hopefully I can get some pointers and get out there. I really don't want to just make rub in my kitchen and bag it up. And I know some guys do that and then sell it to people, but I want some kind of assured safety precautions for you guys out there. So last thing I want to do is send something out to a bunch of people, man, and they claim it made them sick or anything. So that's why I'm gonna work with a company to try to get my rub bottled, and then I'll just sell it like that, because the safety seal will come from the company itself. So what's James, what's your favorite meat to smoke? Wow. I love chicken wings, of course. So I love doing wings. But probably my favorite is just doing a good slab of St. Louis style ribs. I'm not a big baby back rib fan. You guys know I don't do a whole lot of baby back rib videos. So for me, baby back ribs is sometimes they can dry out on you unless, and if I do baby back ribs, I brine them the night before. That way it'll hold extra moisture when I go ahead and cook them. So Nick says Dalmore is one of his favorite scotches. If you like that, really how you pronounce that? Glendronach would be another one. Yeah, I had to check that out. So a friend of mine told me that I need to spend a little money and buy some of that Blue Label Johnny Walker. Now, I've never been a Johnny Walker fan. That was a drink that my old man loved, Johnny Walker. But they say that Blue Label is something special. So maybe I have to check that out. So See, Taylor said, I've been really impressed with your ASmoke videos. I've ordered mine, been waiting 3 months. Yeah, you know, when ASmoke contacted me and sent me that ASmoke grill, you know, I thought it was a real cool little portable grill. Um, and I guess they're starting to ship out to people who pre-ordered and who was on the Indigo funding. So hopefully you get it soon. And I've gotten word from a couple people that they had a few problems, one with temperature control, but I guess that's to be expected. I just suggested that they get back with ASmoke. The one that I have, excuse me, the one that I have, originally it was a prototype, or I should say a pre-production model. They sent me, and so the probe uh, wasn't connected. It wasn't connected internally. So they sent me a new control panel, and then since I've had the new control panel, the probe has been working fine. So I love the little cooker. It's a few things about the cooker that I was gonna make a video on. Had a few concerns. One of them was the the gasket that they have around the lid and the body of the ASmoke grill is really thin, and we've been cooking on it for a little while now. So sometimes a little bit of that black felt that they're using as a gasket comes off a little bit. I think if you get some kind of sticky food or something on it. So I think eventually I'm going to have to change that gasket out around the lid and the body with a really thin piece of, I think it's called Nomex fire resistant gasket. But and then sometimes when you lift the lid up, if you push in on the lid accidentally and you lift up the lid, you could actually catch the lid of the pellet hopper and then open that up too. So you got to be kind of careful. But other than a few little nuances like that, it's been cooking fantastic. So let's see where I'm at. Oh, thanks, Ronnie. I'm glad you like the channel, man. Will asks, did I ever try an electric barbecue? I used to have an electric smoker. My first few videos was done on a master built electric smoker. I'm not a fan of electric barbecues or electric smokers. I bought my son an electric barbecue grill just because he lives in a small apartment. He has on his balcony, so he can like grill steaks. He doesn't do a whole lot of cooking like that, but he grills steaks and chicken and stuff like that. But I find that an electric smoker does not give you the same texture, the same crust, the same bark, or any of that stuff that a pellet will, or any kind of actual true fire will. So it's just, to me, it's almost like cooking in the oven. Don't get me wrong. I mean, they have their place. You know, they put good smoke on the food, but yeah, it's just not for me. So. BJ, you want me to do a video on cooking something new on the Smoky Joe, huh? All right, I'll put that in the rotation, and then I'll try to do something this weekend on the Smoky Joe. Anything particular that you might want to see? Let me on the Smoky Joe or the Jumbo Joe? You said Smoky Joe. Yeah, James, I brown my baby backs, man. What did I brown them with? I never brown. I just do a equal amounts of kosher salt and brown sugar in, you know, however much water it takes to cover them up. So I usually put like 1/4 cup of kosher salt, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and probably about half a gallon to a gallon of water, and then let it all dissolve together. I might throw a few other little aromatics in there, but that's basically what it is. And then I brine them in overnight. They absorb that moisture, and so they give you a little bit bigger window when it comes to pulling them off the grill. You know what I'm saying? So they won't dry out on you. Sean say, "Leave Mr. Walker alone. Trust me." All right. Big Chuck Barbecue. What am I smoking? I'm smoking a Perdomo Champagne 10th anniversary cigar. Okay, Lord no, Blue Label is overrated. It's just exceptionally smooth. Not worth the price though. Okay, all right, all right. For the price, Evan Williams. Come on, James. Come on, man. You know, the only Evan Williams that I drink is the Evan Williams eggnog during the Christmas season. So great whiskey prices there in the UK. I don't have too much problem with whiskey prices. Since being a retired military, I normally just drive to the local base class 6 or the shop at, and the prices there are a little bit cheaper than they are on the economy. So Oban 25 is another awesome scotch. All right, I'll check that out. I'll definitely check that out. Okay. Love the channel. How do you feel about the Master Build? Corey, man, I've been wanting to get my hands on the Master Build Gravity Smoker for quite some time, man. And now they've come out with that bigger one. I think it's the 1050. And so same design as the smaller one, but it's a bigger model. And I had a guy send me a whole write-up on it, man. Told me I should go check it out. So maybe with the winter rolling around, maybe the prices will go down. Maybe I'll pull the trigger and get one. But if I buy any more smokers around here, man, I might have to move with the wife. You know, all these smokers out here. So Nick says Evan Williams is probably the best bourbon for the price. I got mine at Costco. I have to readdress and check that out then. So that Doug Life. Love you, bro. How do you like the Rectech Bullseye? I haven't gotten my hands on the Bullseye. I got the Matador, and so I can't give you an honest opinion of how well the Bullseye cooks. So the Rectech folks haven't decided to send me one of those yet. So they sent me a Matador, and they sent me the other Rectech grills I have. So I'd have to get my hands on one. I watch them cook on it all the time. So I guess it's doing a great job, but it seems to be more of a grilling type apparatus than it is a smoking. So it looks like you're grilling with pellets. So ribs on the Smoky Joe if you're up to it. On the Smoky Joe or the Jumbo Joe? Smoky Joe, that's pretty small. That's like that video that Phil made, Daddy Cooks, on how to do a slab of ribs on a Smoky Joe. J.E. Toby, I don't think mine will get here until December. I'm in Iowa and grill all year long. They assured me it will still hit good sear temps even in that weather. Bradley Smoker. Oh, you have a Bradley Smoker? I started to buy a Bradley Smoker used from a guy around here, but I didn't pull the trigger on it. That Bradley Smoker is really interesting to me. I hear people just complain about the price of the disc, of the wood disc that goes in that provides the smoke and the fuel. So I have to get my hands on one and see how well a Bradley Smoker cooks. So Justin Dell, great beard. Plan on growing it out. Great for winter, but it does soak up the smoke. Yeah, it does. And my beard was a little bit longer than this. Actually, the goatee portion of it was like down here for a while, and I just trimmed it down just to try to keep it under control. So I think my brother and I is kind of in a beard growing contest, but he's winning. So oh, Big Chuck's Barbecue, no kidding. He worked at Perdomo for 10 years. Oh, that's cool, man. That is really cool. So I watched I think that's the owner of Perdomo on YouTube all the time. I love his videos, man. He gives some great tips. I love that. I love those videos. Have you tried Blanton's? Yes, I have tried Blanton's. Normally when the wife and I go out, if we go to a restaurant that has like a whiskey list, I will try something on there that I have never tried before. I've had the Blanton's. The Blanton is cool. It's cool. I thought the Blanton was pretty good. Now, the one that I couldn't palate very well. I won't say palate very well, but the one that it burns extremely to me is Four Roses. So I had some Four Roses. I had some Blantons. I did like the Blantons, so I thought that was pretty good. Okay, we talked about the Master Build Gravity Smoker, 1150. Okay, thanks, Corey. Appreciate it, man. I believe you and I are in the same local area. You in the St. Louis area? No, I'm across the river near Scott Air Force Base. Thanks, Big Darrell. Say you love the channel. Is RecTech not offering the bundle deal anymore for the RT700? You know, I don't know. I haven't looked at what bundles they had out there in quite some time. So, but I know they had. I know they just did a deal with Kingsford, so RecTech doesn't put out their own pellets anymore. Kingsford, they use these new Kingsford pellets that are out there, and I haven't had a chance to use them yet. But those pellets are everywhere: Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot, whatever your hardware store is. So I hear they're pretty good, so I'll have to try those out. But I'm not sure about the bundle deal anymore. So. Okay, so okay, BJ, I'll try to do some ribs this weekend on the Jumbo Joe. Put that video out. So, James, you talked to Phil, Daddy Cooks lately, or Ray, or Miss J? Who do you talk to the most of all your YouTube friends? I talked to Greg about a week ago. You know, over at Ballistic Barbecue, he contacted me because if you guys don't know, I dabble in making logos. I mean, a lot of logos for people, and so I did the new logo for Greg's new burger channel, Ballistic Burgers. So that logo you see with the burger in the middle and stuff, I did that for him. So I talk to Greg every now and then. Phil is the one I talk to mostly. We call each other all the time. Ray Mac every now and then. So that's about it. I used to talk to AB a lot, but AB's been busy, so that's about it. Oh, and then me and Troy will from T. Roy Cooks will call each other every now and then and check on each other, see how you're doing. So. Oh yeah, right. Monday Night Football coming on. And so who's playing Monday Night Football night? Because since my Saints laid an egg yesterday against the Green Bay Packers, I wasn't really looking to see who was playing Monday Night Football tonight. So, but yeah, BJ, my son's in lives in Austin, and we should have been there this year to visit him. Unfortunately, once again, Corona and COVID prevented all that from happening. So, so maybe hopefully early next year. So Blanton's is decent. Ray Mac is How I Found You. Oh man, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. So, oh yeah, the Ravens and the Chiefs. That's gonna be a good one. So we got the two young quarterbacks going head to head against each other. So I'm gonna have to get off of here and go check that game out and come on in about 15 minutes. Huh? So, well, I just wanted to test out this new room, and as far as live streaming goes, I think I'll be doing some live streams from here or some videos from here, showing some products. I just got a sponsorship deal with Dow Strong Knives, and you guys saw in one of my videos. So they gave me a product code and everything for if people want to buy Dell Strong Knives, they can get it for 10% off if they use my code and all that kind of stuff. So I might be doing some product videos from here, but most of the time I'll be back at the bar outside doing some cooking. So, but really enjoyed this, bro. But anyway, guys, I'm going to head out like my man and go check out the Monday Night Football game, man. I appreciate you guys spending time with me. Hopefully I can do more live streams next time. Hopefully I can have my brother maybe on here also. See, before I go, let's see. My Bradley is a 6-level stainless steel model. It has done well for me back when we built the huge stainless steel. high temp probes in the I didn't say anything about temp probes in the cold. Which smoke are we talking about? So anyway, I guess I'll go and check out Monday Night Football also, and check out those young the young guns behind the Chiefs and the Ravens, guys. So I appreciate you guys spending time with me. I'll try to do some more live feeds, and then so that's about it. So hey, you guys stay safe out there. Stay away from Corona, and hey, I appreciate all the support that you guys give us, man. So hey, you guys stay safe. Love you guys. Oh, Jay, you said the ASmoke. No. What I was saying was about the probe was that I initially had problems with the probe because they gave me a pre-production model. But ever since I've been using it, the probe's been working fine. I've been checking the probe temperature against my InstaRead, and it's only 1 or 2, maybe at the most 3 degrees off. So it's right on target. I had the probe in my steak this weekend, and it hit 125. 125, and I used the probe, and the probe said 126. So and I pulled it off and then did a sear on it. So the probe works fine for me. So I know some other people said they had a few issues, and I just suggested they get back with ASmoke. Maybe they need a new probe or something of that nature. So, but I don't think you're gonna have any problems with it unless something's wrong with it. So, but anyway, guys, you guys have a great night, and hope your team does better than my team, and that's win. So all right, guys, I'll catch you guys on the flip side later.